people, and it's gone on far too long.
Good evening. Good evening. To God be the glory for all he has done. Protocol already been established. I say good evening to all of you, my brother and my sisters. Isaiah 55:1 says, cry aloud and spare not. Means I'm not going to hold back what I'm about to say to you right now. Lift up your voice like a trumpet, it says. It says, tell my people of their transgressions, how they've sinned against God, all right? So how have we sinned against God? I'll tell you. Matthew 25:40 says, and the king will say, I tell you the truth. It's time for some truth telling in here, okay? So what's this truth? It says that what you do to the least of these, my brothers and my sisters, you've done unto me. That's what the scripture says. How many Bible readers we got up in here? That's what the scripture says. That what you do to the least of these, you've done unto me. So what have we done to the least of these? Did y'all walk around Tchula today? Did you look at some of the least of these? To whom much is given, much is required. Didn't say to whom least is given, let them do more. That's not what it says. So we have some among us who've gone without so much for so long. And we say, do what you can do, baby. Make it work. Do what you can do. Inside of Tchula right now, for several months now, we've been crying out because the floods got heavy upon us. Folks had to move out of their houses. And just when they started to put it back together again, guess what happened? The rains came again. Okay, so even those who managed to get back in again, there's the mold, there's the mildew, there are the snakes, there's the gators coming up, Dr. Carthan. Am I right about it? You know what they said? They said only 2 houses were affected. That's the official report. You can walk down that street right now with your own 2 eyes and see more than 2 houses that were affected. How about if we tell some truth up in here? It's truth-telling time. That which you do to the least of these, you do it unto me. Let's talk about our education system just for a second. For more than a decade now here in Holmes County, we've been underperforming educationally. Bessie DeVos, y'all know who that is, right? She came and visited the little poor children here, okay, in Mississippi. Came right over there to the high school, didn't she? And sat down in the library and talked to the little poor children. Didn't leave us any resources, didn't make any recommendations, ain't sent a penny back, not one day, not one time. Didn't even give y'all a thank you card for giving her the food at the table, did she? Nothing has changed since then. Don't look for other people to do it for you. We're gonna have to do it for ourselves. But yeah, those are our dollars. They're public dollars, right? We got public schools. Do you understand what I'm saying? They say segregation is not still happening, but there are no white children in our black schools.
That's right.
They go to the private school, okay? So no, things have not changed a whole lot. Matter of fact, even in our cemeteries, you know we're not buried in the same cemetery, right? We got a black cemetery and we got the white folks cemetery. It is what it is. How about if we tell some truth up in here? Okay, so it is what it is. We're not just trying to make this about a black-white issue because we know poor black people and white people are poor too. However, it's time out to just fight poor people. How about if we fight poor?
That's right.
How about if we fight poverty?
Right.
How about if we come together and fight poverty? Can we do that? Because the truth is, it is wrong to fight poor people. It is wrong to incarcerate people and keep them locked up just because they don't have bail money. Do you know some folks are in jail for over 2 years because they don't have bail money? That is wrong. We can do better than this, and we must do better than this. I'm going to go to my seat now, but I'm going to remind you of another thing. When he says, I ain't going to let nobody turn me around. I'm not going to let nobody turn me around. I'm going to do this with everything in me, with every breath that's in me, and I hope that you will come along and join me.
And it's gone on.